The key to negotiating rock-crawling trails, hills, and ruts is tire traction. No surprise there, but having a stable vehicle platform is equally important. A rig needs maximum traction. Of course, tires are key, but keeping the tire contact patches on the trail surface, all four of them, improves traction and vehicle stability. To maximize the work the tires can do requires a suspension system that is very nimble. It helps to have a basic understanding of how tires make traction. The most important factor for traction is the load on the tire contact patch. More load equals more traction and vice versa, but the relationship is not linear. If you double the weight on a tire contact patch, the tire traction will not double. It will become somewhat less than double. The tires will make the most overall traction when all four tire contact patches are carrying equal weight, a rare situation on the trails. Using an extreme example, if all of the weight of a vehicle rested on only one tire contact patch, that tire would have considerably more traction, but the total traction will be less than if the weight was equally distributed over all four tire contact patches. So when any weight is on a tire, it is making some traction. It is always best to have all four tires contacting the surface, even if the load on a given tire is relatively small. So good articulation means keeping all four tires on the ground. As you can see here, this Rubicon has exceptional articulation. The other benefit to great articulation is platform stability. When a tire is off the ground, not only does it not provide traction, but air does not make a good shock absorber. With one tire airborne due to a lack of articulation, shifts in weight distribution as an obstacle is being negotiated can cause the balance to shift, creating a teeter-totter effect. In the extreme cases, the tipping, especially over steep drops when descending rocks or deep ruts, or if you slip off a steep, tall rock, can cause the tire to land hard on the ground and compress the suspension more than if the tire was already on the surface, even with a light load. The increased impact of the tire on the ground can cause a rapid compression of the shock. This can cause damage, but also increases the possibility of a rollover. Good articulation reduces both of these negative possibilities. With optimum springs, shocks, sway bars, control arms, and suspension joints, the tires will all stay planted on the ground or the rocks, creating stability and allowing all four tire contact patches to provide some much-needed traction. Without good articulation, tires lift off the surface, costing traction and often a teeter-totter effect, which can be a bit unnerving. On our Gecko Green JK, we use Curry Enterprises JK 4-door 4-inch off-road suspension system, the Correct Link JK Wrangler heavy-duty steering system, the JK Anti-Rock front and rear sway bar kits, and the Rubicon RockJock 44 front and rear axle assemblies with ARB air lockers. As you can see in the video, axle articulation is exceptional. This setup makes tackling Black Diamond trails a breeze. For Extreme Jeep and TV, this is Don Alexander.